Autzen Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the fourth-ranked team of the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the ball squirts out. And the defense has it there, going the other way.
I love those smashes when you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Entering play call. Formation, concept, play. Quick pass, there are 6 categories.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Slant out trails is selected.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
You have 5
and he tacked
options.
on the extra point.
Selected.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continues to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
10 options. Choose the player to replay. Formation. There are 5 WR3 Wicks. Double pivot.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Pulled down for the tackle.
Enter AHD toss. AHD blessed.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They give it to him again. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? As a defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through and gets the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
17 categories. You have 18 options. QB draw selected.
That just never had a chance as they control the middle of the field and stop him in the backfield on third down.
You have 19
Fourth down
options.
and goal
Age
from the
listing
3. The
selected.
playbook is pretty much wide open here. Motion from the offense. They'll run it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll go to the ground. the 15, he's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Give Cushing.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal flag in the back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Over. There are 3 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cover 1 wholly selected.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The offense in hurry up mode.
Fireman is selected.
Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down.
Fireman is selected.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Entering play call over.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
And the quarterback is snowed under. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Ducks want to move quickly. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll take another shot here. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. No huddle offense to the line. Movement here from the tight end. Rides to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Turner. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on your quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Morton. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
There are 8 categories. You have
Getting
15
suffocated
options.
right away. How about the DB? Just seeing
selected.
that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring
Entering
up...
play call. Call timeout is selected. Challenge play is selected.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Still looking, on the move. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Quick handoff. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance, at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, they're going with a run-pass option. Look, they're trying to get that 1st down. They hand it off, just not able to get it. It was a nice effort by the back, but ultimately now forcing 4th and short. And if I'm on offense, I think I'm staying on the field and going for this again.
The Ducks pick up the 1st down. No hesitation on that call, and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inch.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push, and they did it right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll take a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Mesh, there are 14 categories.
They're close
You
enough
have
for a
11
makeable
options.
field goal
Mesh
from the
HP corner
26,
is
but they'd
selected.
love to convert this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's small. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Flips it out to the back.
Entering play call over.
2nd down coming up.
You have 18 options. Temperature is selected.
He's looking to throw. It's complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being...
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it.
Entering play
Touchdown,
call. Coach
Colorado.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
Entering play
You
call.
want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Special teams, you have 7
The Buffaloes
options.
will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Selected.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe shipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Offense getting set for 1st down. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
That defense is about getting off the football. When that defensive line can be disrupted and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bucks!
Coach suggestions.
Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the side. Because then you have to justify what happened. And the defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Bonnie's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And now on 3rd down after that last run. The lone back's got it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And listen, obviously, this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
You have 18 options. Free. Give cushion.
Power football with the run. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
There are 6 categories.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
You have 7 options.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 10 over San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
To the air, it's Proctor. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Give pushing.
He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He makes a grab.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense.
Entering play call,
I've got a matchup I like.
You have 7
Continue to pick at it
options.
until they stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Sought out is selected.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like a league, looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And this defense will start the 4th on its heels. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
Triple option.
To the air. It's Proctor. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down and get positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Wide receiver shows motion. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Agnew. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Small. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that one.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He makes the connection. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. The short hands. It's Gentry. And they swarm him under. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with this foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Over.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. He's got it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Going up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ears still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game.
Entering plate, free fire.
And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Coach, CFB games schedule. Entering Week 12. Week 13. Week 9. Enter coach ability. Actions CF coach C action CFB teams C goal conference standings. Entering conference standings. Big 12. Team name 19. Team name 11115 UCFU Cernoni. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.